Hi!
Hi!
Hello, I'm Beauty's Victim. Today I'm going to show you how to get this silky smooth blowout and flat iron. This is for like the wavy, curly texture peeps. I mean, I know the struggle. You go to a salon, you expect like this amazing blowout when you leave. You sit there 45 minutes to an hour later, you look in the mirror and you're like,
What just happened? Oh my god.
I look like trash. This is not okay. And it's not okay.
because the truth is a lot of people are intimidated by this texture and don't know how to handle it. And obviously no one's going to say, hey, I don't know how to do your hair. I mean, come on. Seriously? The main thing I find with curly hair is it has a lack of moisture. So you definitely want to moisturize as much as possible. To get optimal results, your hair has to be in good condition. And in order to get your hair in good condition, obviously drink tons and tons of water, which is not only good for your hair, it's good for your skin, it's good for everything. And products are absolutely everything when it comes to your hair. Shampoo and conditioner, you should be using something that's super moisturizing, super conditioning. Anything that says it's like a treatment, use it.
Because it needs moisture, so...
Just because I made this video doesn't mean that you're gonna nail it on the first try. Just with everything, practice makes perfect. So definitely don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged if you don't nail it on the first try. It's so worth it once you get it because you never have to worry about having a bad hair day again.
Just so obsessed with my hair, it just feels so good.
I'm so obnoxious. I'm just gonna fast forward the whole thing and then just like talk in between it because I think they'll be a lot easier and save way more time. And it took a while to get like the right, listen, it's not perfect, but it's a work in progress. So hopefully you can like get the gist of it. So hopefully you can like see what's going on. I hope you get super fab hair because we all need super fab hair. So good luck. And yeah. Ciao. So this is a tangle teaser which is designed to comb through wet hair with minimal breakage. It's amazing. I'm emulsifying my product just to make sure I get an even distribution, and I just feel like it works better when you really work it into your hand than applying it from the ends and working my way up. Now I'm using the tangle teaser one last time just to really make sure that I get even distribution of the product, which is super important. So these are Ibiza brushes, my favorite brushes for curly, thick hair. They give you tons of shine, have natural tension, and they also last a really long time. So if you're like me and have these tiny pieces around the hairline, then you definitely want to start from the front just to make sure you get them nice and smooth. So now I'm just taking the excess moisture out of my hair. You definitely want to make sure your hair is damp, but you don't want it to be dripping wet. I'm using the smaller Ibiza brush to make sure I really get those smaller pieces around the hairline. I'm also tilting my head to the side to make sure that I get a super flat finish because I don't want volume around my hairline. Also, I find it's really important to keep your motions with the blow dryer nice and smooth to get a smooth and shiny finish. It really helps if you brush the section of hair before you start blow drying, just to get the tangles out in advance and also help the brush move through the hair a lot easier. While blow drying, I'm mostly focusing on the roots because that's the thickest part of my hair and it's also the first part that tends to get frizzy. I'm using super smooth motions just to get the shine that I want. And I'm not really tugging too much because these Ibiza brushes have tons of natural tension on their own, so they're pretty easy to use and they're really easy on your wrist as well, which is a plus. As I move towards the ends of the hair, I start wrapping the ends around the brush before I start blow drying just to get super smooth and shiny ends. After my front half is done, I go over it with a cold blast to give it some extra shine. Blow drying the back of your head is definitely super tricky. So what I like to do is focus mainly on the roots and dry as far down the hair shaft as I can, and then bring the hair towards the front. That way I can see what I'm actually doing and just finish the mid shaft to the ends there. Also, while blow drying the back section, I tilt my head down to minimize the volume in the back and also to keep from burning the back of my neck. Now that the blow dry is complete, I'm just going over all the hair with the cold blast again to give it some extra shine. Now that my hair is 100% dry, I'm going to start the flat ironing process. While flat ironing, it's best to work on thinner sections to really get those roots nice and smooth, and also keeping your head tilted to the side will help minimize the volume. When I flat iron this section, I tap at the roots 2 to 3 times, and then I work my way down the hair shaft in a smooth motion. Don't go over the section of hair more than 2 to 3 times to avoid heat damage. Just like with blow drying, while working on the back, focus on the roots. Iron as far down the hair shaft as possible and then bring the rest towards the front and finish it where you can see it. Keep your chin down to eliminate volume and continue working with thinner sections. Now one final cool shot for some shiny locks. Okay, so I totally forgot to film a proper ending, so this is gonna be my ending. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna put all the products and tools that I use in the description, and I hope you enjoyed.